Hello everyone, welcome back to FPL Star. Today I gonna discuss about FPL Wildcard Team for Game Week 10. I will also discuss about my Wildcard Team for Matchday 3 in UCL. So before starting, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel. Now let's start. For Game Week 10, I think the best goalkeeper is Guida from Crystal Palace. If you look at Crystal Palace fixture, Leeds United, Leicester, Wolves, Everton, Southampton can be a clean sheet fest for Guida, and that's why I think Guida is the most obvious choice for goalkeeping. If you look at other goalkeeper like Pope, he is 5.2, or Raya is similar 4.5, but his fixture is not with him, so that's why I think Guida is the best option now, and he's just 4.5 million and has ownership of 2.1%. Now move on to the defense, and the first player you should buy is obviously Joe Cancelo. He is in amazing form and Manchester City is a very good side. They playing very good football defensively and offensively. So I think they have blank game in 12, but still I think Cancelo is a good value and he's just 7.2 million, and I think you should get him if you wildcard in game week 10. Now move on to the second player in Game Week 10, and the defense is Reece James. Reece James playing as a right wing back for Chelsea, and he looks very attacking and he's a very solid right back, and I think he's the one of the best right back in the world now. So you should get him because he can give you some attacking return and he also makes Chelsea defense solid. Now move on to the third defender, and it's Trippier from Newcastle. Newcastle defense looks good, and but their fixture is not with them. But now I think Trippier is a very good option because he can give some attacking return, and he is the free kick taker from Newcastle, and he also takes free very efficiently. He scored 1 or 2 goals by free kick, and that's why I think Trippier is a very good value. He's just now 5.5 value. His value increases 0.5 million, and I think he's an essential pick for Game Week 10 wildcard. Now move on to the Game Week 10 midfield, and first midfielder you should buy is obviously Maddison. In last night against Nottingham Forest, he scored 2 goals and provided 1 assist. So I think it's now time to bring him in because he is an amazing pick, and that's why I think Maddison is a very nice pick for you. And if you look at his fixture, it looks amazing. Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Leeds, Wolves, Manchester City. It's hard, but without Manchester City, next 6 fixture for Leicester is very good, and that's why I think Maddison is a very good pick. Now move on to the second midfielder, and it's a surprising one. It's Almiron from Newcastle. You can go for Almiron because it is just cheaper option, 5.1 million, and sure starter for Newcastle, playing as a right winger for Newcastle. And Newcastle, I already did there, looks very good side, so I think Almiron is a very good one to pick, and he's just a cheaper one. Now move on to the third midfielder, and it's Wilfried Zaha. If you look at his fixture, it looks amazing. Leeds, Leicester, and that's why I think Zaha is a very good pick. He's 7.3 million now. Crystal Palace fixture looks good. Zaha is in good form, and all is with Zaha. So I think that's why you should go for Zaha, and it's the obvious one if you go for a wild card in Game Week 10. I know you are a lot of getting wild card because you are frustrated with the Liverpool assets, so that's why I think Zaha is a very good option, and this is the team you should go for. Now move on to the fourth midfielder, and it's Foden. It's a surprising one because he has blank game in 12, but I think Manchester City are amazing side, so it's obviously that you should go for Manchester City asset now. They are the best side in EPL now, so go for Foden because he can play either in left wing or right wing. If he fit, he obviously play, and I think after Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne, he is the most sure starter in City attacking. Now move on to the forward option, and first forward you should buy for Game Week 10. It's Erling Haaland from Manchester City. He is in best form. In last match he scored hat-trick and provided 2 assists. He hurt everyone who doesn't have him. Also he hurt others who are not captaining him. So it's not wise to go without Haaland, and that's why you should go for Haaland, and his ownership is now 82.2%. Now move on to the second forward option, and it's Hurricane, I think the second premium player you should go for is Hurricane. It's not Salah, because Hurricane is in great form, and that's why I think you should go for Hurricane. And his fixture is mixed, but I think Hurricane is a great value pick. He's 11.4 and he's in good form. Now move on to the third forward option, and it's Wilson from Newcastle. He is now fit, and as he is fit, when he is fit, he gives you points. And he, in last match, he also got one goal, and but he also got some chance he missed, but another day he will score and he will hurt him. His ownership is just 1%, and he's a good differential, I think, because Mitrovic is now injured and Isak also injured. Even if when Isak came back, I think Wilson will start, and that's why you should go for Wilson. Now move on to the substitute for this Game Week 10 Wildcard team, and it's goalkeeper. I think Everton is a good one. He's 3.9 million. You can save money from goalkeeper because you don't need a second choice goalkeeper, and that's why I think Everton is a good one. Now move on to the substitute position 1 in outfield player, and it's Tyron Mings. He's 4.3 million and his fixture looks good. He's a cheaper one, that's why I think Tyron Mings is a very good one. In Nottingham Forest, Fulham, Brentford can be very good fixture for him. That's why I think Tyron Mings is a nice one for your team. He is just 4.3 million. Now move on to the second player you should go for Game Week 10 wildcard, and it's Nico Williams. He's 4.1 million and he also start. He is the right wing back for Nottingham Forest. This team has Nico Williams, and you can obviously upgrade Nico Williams to Guihi from Crystal Palace or any 4.5 million mid defender, and that's a good option, I think. Now move on to the third player in outfield substitute, and it's obviously Andreas. He's playing as a number 10 for Fulham, and he just 4.6 million starting all the game for Fulham, and that's why I think Andreas is a very nice option. And if you look at this squad, it just need 99.3 million, and I think all of you have this kind of budget, and that's a very nice team. I think you should go for it if you go for Game Week 10. I know a lot of you are frustrated because of the Liverpool asset. They are not playing very good. Salah, Alexander-Arnold, you want to get rid of this, and I think this is the perfect team for Game Week 10 wildcard. Now I will also reveal my team for UCL Matchday 3. I have updated some of the things, and this is the team for now. And if you look at this team, and these teams I have updated by forward option. I am going for Lewandowski in the place of, I think, Milk, because I think Lewandowski is a beast striker. We see from EPL that Erling Haaland can score against any opponent. So what with Lewandowski? So I am going with Lewandowski in there. And the other player I have changed, it's Vinicius Junior. I sell Salah and going for Vinicius Junior. They both have easy fixture, but Liverpool is not in great form, but Real Madrid is Real Madrid, and that's why I think going for Vinicius is a nice option. Though they draw in the last La Liga match, but I still trusting Vinicius. I can even go for Kevin De Bruyne in this position, and Lewandowski in the place of Lewandowski I can go Mbappe. But at present I am sticking with this. And the other change I have made is Tsimikas from Liverpool. He's 4.5 million as Robertson is injured, so I think he's a very good one. In this place I have Pedro Porro, but I began to substitute him because he has some doubt to play. That's why I'm going with Tsimikas. But if he starts for Sporting CB, then I will go for Pedro Porro. And other player I have transferred is Basif from Ajax. He's 4.1 million. And that's a very cheaper one, and he start. It's a very nice one to be have. The other player in the bench I have substitute is Mayer from Borussia Dortmund. As their first choice goalkeeper Koval is now injured, I think Mayer will start, and that's a nice one for me. And I am going to captain at present. The captain choice is Sane because he will play Victor Pilson at home, and Victor Pilson is not a good side. If Sane start, I think he is a very nice one. But there is one thing I should consider, that Kimmich is now injured. So if Jamal Musiala go to the double pivot, then I will get rid of Jamal Musiala and I can go for Real Madrid Valverde, and that's the thing I am thinking. So that's all for today. Before ending, if you are new in this channel, please subscribe this channel.